The Seven Rivers Water Festival is a fun, free, family-friendly outdoor festival sponsored by Polk County Utilities. This is an event you don't want to miss, and all the details are coming up next on Polk Place. Welcome back. I'm your host, Tricia Pichette, and with me today is Jackie Hollister from Polk County Utilities. Thanks for joining us, Jackie.
Well, thanks for having me.
So the Polk County Seven Rivers Water Festival. First of all, who are some of the sponsors of this event?
Oh, we have some great sponsors. Polk County Utilities, of course. Haines City Utilities is one of our main sponsors. They've been a huge supporter over the years. Let's see, we also have Charlotte Harbor National Estuary Program, and while Charlotte Harbor seems like it's a long way off, it really isn't. It's just the other end of the Peace River. Oh. So, again, everything we do up here has an effect on them. We have Mosaic, has been a supporter for years. We also have Sunshine Bath Fitter, and we have WSP Engineers.
Ah, very good. Now, how many years has the Seven Rivers Festival been
This would be the 6th year we've had it.
Okay. And has it always been in the same place?
Oh, not at all. This is the first year we're going to have it in downtown Winter Haven. We've had it at County Park, we've had it in Haines City, and just the way it worked out this year, we ended up having to move it somewhere else, and Central Park was available, so that's where we landed.
Very nice. Now, is there anything different about Central Park? If I've been to the event before, is there anything that this new place is going to bring that's brand new to the festival?
The festival itself evolves every year. Every year we get a little bit bigger and a little bit better and a little more refined. This park is really ideal location for us because it has, it's actually a brand new park. It's just been built specifically for events like this. So it's just all laid out just nice and perfectly, so I think it's going to be a really big fit. It's also downtown Winter Haven, so it comes with its own crowd, and honestly, I'm not sure we've been ready for Winter Haven yet, but this year I think we are.
Nice. So last year's event was in Haines City. It was by a lake, and there were water-themed activities.
Yes.
If you're in central Winter Haven, is it going to be different?
Well, we're not going to have the cardboard boat challenge with Lakes Education like we did last year because the lake isn't right there, and because that was a Winter Haven thing that they were doing in Haines City. Because it was a Haines City thing that they were doing in Winter Haven, doesn't have the cardboard boat challenge with Lakes Education. But what we are going to do is we have pontoon boat tours this year. And it will be a 1-hour-long boat ride, and it will be for free. We'll have sign-ups available. And it's really neat. They're going to take them just a little bit of a tour along the chain of lakes.
So there'll actually be someone there talking about what you're seeing and so on and so forth? Very nice.
And of course, the whole festival is based on the effects that people have on our waterways and on our drinking water quality and how much water we have. So that's going to be part of what the pontoon boat tour is what you do upland actually has an effect on the lakes, and thus eventually has an effect on your drinking water and everything as it filters down through. So.
Nice. Now, there are some kids in Polk County schools who have been submitting artwork to you.
Yes.
There's an art show or an art contest? What's
There
that?
is, right now we are doing a water conservation art contest. They'll have to have their entries in mid-April. I can't give you the exact date right now. But this has been going on for several years as well. But now what we're doing is we're taking the top contestants who have submitted throughout Polk County, grades K through 12. It doesn't matter if they're in public school or private, just as long as they're in school in Polk County. And we're taking the top contenders from all 13 grades. We take them down to the festival, and the public gets to vote on the top 3 in each grade category. And then every year what we do is reproduce calendars with that artwork, with the children's conservation artwork, and then we distribute those calendars for free.
Oh, nice.
It's really neat.
So it's all displayed there, and while you're at the festival, that's one of the things you can do is just sort of walk around and look at the artwork.
Yeah, we have a lot of different things going on this year. We try to do a lot more hands-on and activities instead of just walking around from booth to booth and looking to see what people have for sale. Sales is not the actual point of the festival. It's actually interaction and learning about what you do, what effects that you have.
Now, is the learning sort of centered on adults or aimed at kids, or both?
Both.
Okay.
Both. Everyone has an effect.
Okay.
If all you do is go outside in your yard and pick up 3 pieces of trash today and every day and make sure that that makes it into the garbage, you're having an effect. It's a positive effect.
Excellent.
It makes a big difference.
Now, it's the description of the festival says family friendly.
Absolutely.
So what are some of the other activities for the kids? Let's say I have a son or a daughter who's not artistic in nature. Are there things there for them too?
Oh, absolutely. We're going to have, it's really neat, we haven't really ironed out all the details yet, but this is top secret and where it was until just now. We're going to have a little area where kids or adults, you know, if the adults have a sense of humor, they can come out and play too. And it will be on the water cycle, not just the typical rainfall cloud type water cycle, but it's all the different things the water goes through from the time it comes up out of the well and goes to your house, and all the different routes that it can take before it goes back to the ground or back up into the air to turn into rain again. Huh. And there, if you think about it, that's a much larger water cycle than what we're used to seeing, you know. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be a physical activity, just kind of going to different tables and saying, oh, well, I just rained and I landed on your lawn, but now I'm going to evaporate back up into the clouds. So then you go back and forth, and then you'd be collecting probably little beads, you know, and just adding them on to a necklace. We have Florida Poly coming out. They're going to do, they're going to do a water filter demonstration, a hands-on demonstration, where you can learn what, you know, if you're out and you're on a lake, or if it happens to be during a hurricane and all of a sudden you do not have drinkable water, what can you do with the water that's sitting in your front yard to make it drinkable? There are ways that you can do that. You filter it and, you know, sanitize it and stuff like that.
I didn't know that.
Haines City is going to be there again with their t-shirt making activity, you know, where they come in and the kids color their t-shirts and they iron them on for them, so they walk away with their own t-shirt there.
Now, 2 years ago when I went to the festival, I got to hold an alligator. Are you going to have any animals there this year?
Yes, we are. Oh. Yes, we are. We are going to have the bees there again, because we like to have the honey people, and we love bees because they are pollinators, and they're another very important part of the environment that we have to protect. We'll have the butterfly tent as well. And this year we're not going to be able to have the Florida panther that we've had in the past. But we do have Gatorland coming in, and they're going to bring in a couple of different animals with them, and they'll be there for the day.
Excellent. Very nice. So date and time, when? Okay.
The event is May 11th in Central Park, downtown Winter Haven. Hours are 10 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. It's going to be a long day.
Well, that is a long day. Is there going to be food?
Yes,
at the event?
Yes, we will have food there, and we will have some drinks. Yes.
Okay, very good.
Especially for as much as we're trying to get people to engage in the different games and things. We're going to have our prize wheel there again. You know, we've had that every year. Everyone loves the prize wheel because we have all kinds of really crazy questions on there. They're true questions. They're really important. But then the prizes are really cool too. So.
And okay, how about the recycle fashion show?
Oh yes, absolutely. Thank you.
That was kind of neat. I mean, I saw that a couple of years ago, and that was kind of cool.
We're trying to get more adults involved in that. We're trying to get that out a little bit earlier this year so that adults can actually plan what they want to put together, because it takes a little bit of time to decide how you want to do that.
So what are we asking people to do?
We're asking them to take items that are actually destined for the landfill, not just something they went out and purchased. You can have a little bit of that. But it's mostly stuff that's going to be trashed out, like if you took a bunch of tin cans and made them rattle or something like that so that you sounded like bells. Or if you go online actually and look up recycled fashion shows, you'll see a lot of really interesting things in there. Dresses made out of bubble wrap, you know, things like that. Yeah, and it's really cool, and they go really all out for some of this stuff. So I'm hoping that we can get more adults involved in it this year. But if not, I'm sure we'll have a bin of old leftover stuff, you know, for people to do right there on site so that they can still participate.
Yep. That's what I remember seeing the kids. There was this just huge bucket of stuff, and some of what they created was really interesting.
Yeah, yeah, they get very creative, so it's a
Yeah.
lot of fun. Yep. We like to make the whole event fun and family friendly and interactive.
Yeah.
We even have one company comes in who they're a part of the American Waterworks Association, and what they are called is Water for People, and these people actually go all around the globe helping people in remote areas be able to have access to fresh water. And part of the point of their display is that in a lot of cultures, the women spend hours and hours every day carrying water back and forth from wherever they can get it back to where they live. So one of their activities is going to be, how hard is it to carry water? Just how difficult is that? You know what? Water is not light.
No. No. I mean, even carrying a half a gallon of milk around the grocery store, you know that's not light. So yeah, I can imagine. So they're going to make it real.
Yeah, they're going to make it real. We try to make everything real. It really is real. When you get out there and start looking at all this, everything is so interactive. There are so many different companies and different organizations trying to help us stay in fresh drinking water. We are just so lucky to have cheap, potable water right now. And that's why we need to conserve and back off from irrigating our lawns and things like this. If it doesn't need water, don't water it, because wasting water is going to get expensive like anything else that you waste. Eventually, you're going to start running out and it's going to start getting expensive. So we're trying to avoid that as much as possible.
And conservation is a big part of that.
Conservation is what's going to do that.
Yeah. Because, I mean, our population in Polk County is expanding all the time.
Yes.
And with more people, you have more water needs.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
That's the whole point. The people need the water. I mean, this person needs to be able to take a shower more than that person needs to water his grass. You know?
True. Plus,
So,
there are
yeah.
farming interests who also need water.
Yes,
and-
it's nice to eat, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. People think, anyone who thinks that watering their lawn for an hour is appropriate
No.
is,
Yeah. Well, this event sounds like a lot of fun, and I'll be there. I'll
Good.
be there. Looking forward to it.
yeah, it will be a lot of fun. We try to make it just as fun and free and family friendly as we possibly can. So,
Nice.
and we're always looking for more people who want to come in and show what they want to do and show how they help with the environment and help with irrigation assistance or flora-friendly plants or rain barrels and all this stuff. It all works together, and that's the whole idea.
Nice. Well, Jackie, thank you so much for coming, and that was really interesting, and I can't wait.
I can't either.
Thank you very
Thanks.
much.
Have a good one.
Make sure you check out the 5th Annual Seven Rivers Water Festival on Saturday, May 11th. This free event will be held in Central Park in Winter Haven from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Planned activities include food, games, prizes, educational experiences, and more. Come and learn more about the current water issues facing Polk County. Your family will have a great time and maybe even become water conservation champions. For more information, you can give them a call at 863-298-4236.